Hey, welcome back. Today's video, I have to replace the serpentine belt tensioner on my 2008 Dodge Ram Hemi 5.7 liter V8 engine. And so the tensioner, when I thought it was the belt, I'm not a mechanic, so I heard it squealing like a pig, and I thought, of course, the belt was going, because I can't remember the last time I replaced a belt. So I went to put the new belt on, and the tensioner was so bad it actually stayed up. Let's see if I can, yeah, right here, right there's the tensioner. This is your, I think this is your alternator, and right, this is an idler pulley, and right here, see if you can see it, it's hard to get in here. Right here, this is your idler, or your tension setup that puts tension on the serpentine belt. And right here is the square hole, right there. If you can see it, I can't get the right angle, it's too tight in here, but I think you can see it. It's right there. I've had the socket, it's or the ratchet, it's a 3/8 inch drive. So if you have a 3/8 inch drive, you put it in there, and it's only held, this whole assembly is only held in by that one bolt. So simple to replace it. And what I did is I put my wrench, I found a breaker bar. It was 1/2 inch, but I'm using a 1/2 inch to 3/8 adapter. But I had to have this one because it's such a long bar. It gives me lots of leverage to crank back on that tensioner. And I cranked it back, and I took the belt off of here. And so it didn't lose all the pulleys underneath. I took a bungee cord. I think you can see it. Let me come over here. I took a bungee cord and put it around the belt right here. Let me see, yep, right there, you can see it. I put the bungee around that cord when I took it off the alternator. Took it off the alternator pulley, and then I just moved it over here. That's putting enough, this bungee cord, the idea of this is to put enough tension on the belt so it doesn't pop off all these pulleys. I mean, it snakes around all these pulleys, it's really crazy. But there is some great diagrams online if you need to figure out how to rewind this. And what I did is I got a nice picture, and then I printed that picture out so I could bring it right out here with me, and it helped me a lot to put this belt on. But yeah, it turned out it wasn't the belt at all. I mean, this thing squeals like a pig. It was because the spring in the idler pulley, I think, can you see it? This is the, right there, this is the idler pulley assembly, and the spring in this is shot. I mean, when I crank it up, it stays up. That's how bad it is. So I'm not really going to drive this truck until I can get the new part. Amazon's going to deliver it. It's under 30 bucks a part, and I'm like, yeah, I can do this myself. It's only that one bolt. And you know, I'll make a video, probably attach it to this one, of me replacing the new part. It's so simple, but I wanted to show you what I was dealing with, you know. So if it's squealing, you know, you might think it's the belt, but double check that tensioner, because I guess they do go. So until I get that new part out. Okay, welcome back. I just seen on the map that Amazon gives you the driver's about 6 stops away from where I am, so I'm going to go ahead and take this old part off. I couldn't get in there with my cordless, I got a cordless Cobalt impact wrench, right angle impact wrench. It won't fit in there, it's too fat because of the fan blade and stuff. So luckily the actual breaker bar that I had to do the tensioner to get the belt on, that same tool with a, this is a 15, where am I, right here, that's a 15 millimeter socket, and adapter. Let's see, adapter, and that's a 1/2 inch drive breaker bar. I already broke it loose, so it's pretty loose. And once I get it broke loose, then I'm going to switch over to not the impact wrench, but the actual power. I got a power ratchet. It's not strong enough to break it, but it's going to be great getting the bolt out and save a lot of time, because there's not a lot of space. So with this, all I have to do is stand back here, hit the trigger. So it's nice having the right tools, but you can do it with regular tools. You don't have to have all this fancy stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna take this old part off and come back on when I'm ready to put the new part on. All right. Oh. Yeah, I got the old part off, and I found out my problem. There's your problem right there. Part's broken. It's broken there. It's broken here. I mean, I can't even find. There's one other part I can't find. I'm trying to find it so it doesn't interfere with the belt, but I'll have to keep looking. But yeah, this was the issue right here. It's just broken from age, I guess. The spring is heavy duty in these. It's crazy. But that's the whole part. And where your 3/8 drive goes in is right here. Goes right here. Kind of looks like it'll go with a bigger one too. Alright, out. Well guys, that was good timing. Right at the end of that video, I looked around and the Amazon driver was there. Brought the new part and I matched it up, and it's a perfect match. Everything looks good. This is going to go right in, hopefully easy. I think I can do it in under 10 swear words on a scale of 1 to 100. I can do it with probably 10 swear words. So I'm going to put this on. And it's just as easy. Just you line these holes up. There's holes on the down there, and this will move it around until this goes in those holes. Then hold it there, put your bolt in, and tighten it up. There's not enough room to really show you me doing it, so I'm just gonna talk you through it. It's pretty cut and dry, pretty easy. Once you get these in the holes down there, and you can't reverse them because this peg is bigger than that peg, so it fits in there like that, like this. Fits in there like this. Put your bolt, one bolt. You put this one bolt back right here. I saved the bolt. You got to save your bolt. Reuse your bolt and put this back in there, and tighten it up pretty good, and you should be good to go. Put your belt back on. But let me put that part back on, and I'll come back with a little bit more. Alright, out. Okay, I'm back. That wasn't that bad. Let me show you the new part. I got a light on it and everything. I think you can see it. It's right here, the new part. And here it goes. And it wasn't that bad to put on. There's a hole for the tit on this side. There's two tits. The smaller tit, there's a hole for it on this side. Then the larger tit, I couldn't find a hole, so I imagine it just rests in that. There's a well, and it just rests inside the well. Let me get a light over here. Yeah, okay, right there. Okay. Okay, the new part's on. It looks really nice. Really nice job in there. I think this is gonna work great. I'm gonna go test it. I put the keys in the ignition, but I haven't turned it on. I wanna do it while I'm filming it. And oh, here's the diagram. I double checked that the belt was threaded on properly. I double checked it, everything looks good. So let's give it a crank. Let's check the alternator. It's charging, so that's a good sign. It's actually a very good sign. I don't hear one squeak. I love it. Okay, let's go see what's happening. Yeah, the new belt's working great. The tensioner is doing its job, keeping it nice and taut. It's a new belt. It's going to probably stretch a little bit, but it's a little bit stiff. I see the tensioner going up and down a little bit, but there's no squeaking. And you know what? I think I'm back in business. That was a very easy fix. And I'm thankful for Amazon being there and delivering parts. I'm Amazon Prime. Very worthwhile, I think, to do it. I noticed it's charging a lot better. Before it wasn't charging, it was probably skipping or something. But yeah, it's charging really good now. So yeah, I think I'm back in business. So there you have it. You got any comments or anything, put them in the comments section if you like this type of stuff. If I helped you out at all, I'd appreciate you subscribing to the channel and liking this video. And if you hear somebody having this issue, you know, share the video with them. Hopefully I can help them out. Okay, until next time, out.